Okay, now let's have a look at payments. So I'll click on payments. And then what it basically shows us is all the information about which kind of payment methods and also how the products are being sent, how long it takes for the products to arrive, and so on and so on. Now, first of all, what you want to do, it always makes sense to have a PayPal account linked to Shopify, because then people can also pay you via Shopify. Down here, yes, you could accept some credit cards. I think, it's not even necessary. Down here, we got Amazon Pay. Amazon Pay, I have sometimes Amazon Pay on my Shopify stores because I think it looks professional to have just, somewhere an Amazon button, because, it's not professional in the sense that you say, all right, I have different kinds of payment methods. It's rather professional in the sense, all right, this has something to do with Amazon. So then down here, there's also something called alternative payments. So basically what this is just simply you can, for instance, pay via Bitcoin, or there are like platforms like Alipay Global, which is very similar to PayPal. You can set them up as well. Is it necessary? No, definitely not. I think I would stick with a big one with PayPal, and I think that's actually the best thing to go with. Then down here, manual payments, you don't want to have that, and I can just give you this as a recommendation, because when you actually take one of those, like create custom payment method, bank deposit, cash on deliver, money order, all of that, you basically have to talk back and forth with that person. You have to check back whether this person already transferred the money. And it's, I'm sorry for wording it like this, but just a pain in the ass. For instance, if it's, it's just giving you a headache, because let's say someone is purchasing something, then you have to make sure that he actually transferred the money to your bank account, and then you need to tell the person, all right, the money arrived, and now you also need to tell the person, okay, I sent off the product and all of that. Like, it gives you a massive headache. I wouldn't go with that. Then down here, payment authorization. I would actually go with automatically capture payment for orders, or I think actually I would go with this one right here. This is much better, I think. And I'm just gonna click on save right now, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. So let's actually go back to settings, and now let's have a look at another one. And what I'm gonna have a look with you at right now is the checkout, and then afterwards we're gonna talk about the shipping, because all of that is kind of like connected. So right here it says customer accounts. Accounts are disabled, which is much better, because let's say you wouldn't disable an account, it would basically mean that everyone can create an account on your store, which basically means that people take much longer to actually pay for your product, and in that process they often are like, nah, I'm not going to create an account, like this is too much work for me, so I'm not going to buy at this person. So always leave accounts are disabled. Then customer contact, customers can check out using their phone number or email. This is actually, they can do that. Then additional contact method, I would not put this in here. Then form options, for instance, require last name only, I would leave it like that. Company name hidden or actually optional, doesn't really matter. Then address line, apartment unit, I would basically have this as optional. And then shipping address, phone number, you have to decide which one you want to take, whether you want their phone numbers or not. I just often leave it as hidden because I don't really use it for anything. So then order processing, while the customer is checking out, use the shipping address as the billing address by default. I would go with that. Require a confirmation step, which makes sense in order to just for the customer to, confirm that this is really the billing address. And then enable address auto completion. That makes sense. And then ask for permission to send promotional emails for customers from your store. And then I would go with by default, customer agrees to receive promotional emails. So we are allowed to send them promotional emails basically when they buy our product, which also means we can, sell to them even more in the future, because then we have their email address and we are allowed to send them messages. Then after an order has been paid, automatically fulfill the order's line items. Do not automatically fulfill. I would go with automatically. Then notify customers of their shipment, then automatically fulfill all orders, even those with a high risk of fraud. Perhaps I would actually leave that out. Then after an order has been fulfilled and paid, automatically archive the order. I like to do that. Many other dropshippers don't like that. And now you can create an additional script, but I don't write anything there. Then down here, checkout language, of course, I'm going to leave it like this in English. And over here now we can create different kinds of refunds and privacy and TOS statements. The cool thing is we can generate a sample over here. So we click on these over here, generate sample, generate sample, generate sample, but later on we have to change something in here, which actually is the email address that is used in here. So we're going to do that later on because we want to put in our email address and not their Shopify email address. But I will show you that in just a second. So let's save that first, and in the next video then I will show you a couple of things, and then we are actually going to continue in this case with the taxes. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next video.